Hi, YouTube. Do you like my outfit? Don't comment on it. I have a to-do list for today. Would you believe? I always do to-do lists, but I mean, how successful are they? God only knows. When it comes to the homework shit, usually not very successful. I've actually got a big lineup for homework. But this is a to-do list and also my topic ideas. Procreate. I want to do like a Procreate stream. I haven't actually looked at how to connect my iPad to TikTok. I was actually going to do that, and then I got so distracted looking at Mike's mic fly so close to the sun and standing next to our Lord and Savior Rina Sawayama, and so yeah, I was really distracted with that. Then there was Michaela Gate. That's been really so dumb. If you don't know, this influencer, her name is Michaela. She is a beauty influencer. She got her fame off of TikTok. She's got that like very American accent from God knows where, but if I had to assume it'd be Jersey, but I don't actually know because like I'm only West Coast America, not like whatever East Coast state she's from, but she could literally be from anywhere because I don't know where her accent's from, truthfully, but she has the strongest accent of somewhere. And there was this promoted ad video that she did with L'Oreal where she was rating this very new mascara. And in the video, I watched it without knowing about all the drama. And I was like, damn, her eyelashes look really good. I should probably go out and buy it. Then I saw another influencer that I like, don't remember who it was, review the same mascara and also come out with like really good mascara with really good lashes, and I was like, okay, well, I could see why some people are getting this, but like I don't really need mascara. I really try not to buy products that I don't need. I say that, and I also buy products that I don't buy products that I do need. And I mean, I have really good skin. You can kind of see that nothing's like terribly awfully wrong with it. I will survive with skin like this. I would say that right now my skin is dry and I need to like do shit to that. I won't. Today I was just looking at my skin and I was like, oh, my pores are crazy. But enough about my skin and my drama, because I'll figure out skincare when I'm rich and famous. Actually, I might put on sunscreen. Okay, we're taking a break because I want to put on sunscreen. That's the solution. I'm turning the camera off because I'm not wearing a bra today, and I'm not going to, and I look like Baloney Barb. I promise. You don't need to double check. Just believe me. Bored. Okay. Look, my hair is already unraveled. Okay. I know, there's like a little hole in this little top, so that's really not cute. And then also, when you look at my little, I don't know what they're called, shelves, boobies. When you look at my little boobies, I look like fucking Baloney Barb from Pitch Perfect. And I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh my god, Baloney Barb is actually me. And it freaked me out. I have this sunscreen that my mom gave me. It's the Sekisei Emulsion sunscreen. I really don't give too much of a shit about sunscreen, even though I do try to wear it as often as I can. Like, what I mean by I don't give a shit is that I don't give a shit like the type, because I always grew up wearing sports sunscreen. So, and then like no one ever talks about sports sunscreen. So, I don't know how sunscreen works, and I don't know what works and what doesn't. And I feel like sunscreen has become such a glamorized product. And I mean, I love glamorous sunscreen way more than I ever loved my sporty sunscreens. But I mean, at the end of the day, they all work. but I don't know which ones will all make your skin better, and I just feel like I don't know anything, and I feel like I'm doing white face. Oh dear. Yikes, this looks really unsavory. I look like I'm rubbing some unmentionable on my face right now. Yikes. God. Okay, we will continue with the Michaela story. But the only reason I was mentioning it was to say that it was taking up space on my TikTok, and it was distracting me from more important things like looking up how to connect my iPad to my MacBook, because it is way more important than whatever drama goes on the internet. Because, I mean, I think drama has really changed ever since TikTok came around, and more people are, like, influencers in this world. Because the more influencers, the more empathy for influencers. And I think people understand, like, those blow-ups, those awful, crazy blow-ups where we would flip our shit whenever people did things that were, like, relatively bad or, like, not that bad or super bad. Like, they were never okay. They were never okay, and they were so much fun. Like, honest to God, I loved hating on the whole Shane Dawson, Tati Westbrook, Jeffree Star, James Charles. I thought the Manny MUA and the Laura Lee one was, like, a little confusing. I think every Nikita Dragon one has been really confusing. But yeah, the situation with drama and shit has just changed in years. I think the last one that I remember that was super bad was Bryce Hall, who was throwing all those parties during COVID, and, like, the mayor of LA turned off his water. But yeah, I haven't seen crazy drama in a while. I hope my skin already does look better. If anything, the craters on my nose are crazy. They're the worst. But I think my skin looks good again. Because it wasn't looking good before. It was looking so dry. It was feeling dry. So I really just, like, am a man with my skin products. I feel like I am the ideal man, but I live as a woman. So, like, what I mean by that is, like, you expect the bare minimum of men to do to take care of their skin is to have a cleanser and to have a moisturizer and hopefully a sunscreen. And that's pretty much my entire skincare routine. I have, like, a vitamin C serum in my freezer because I'm scared to touch it. But yeah, that's kind of it. I also use Albolene to take off makeup, but yeah, that's pretty much it. My one toxic trait is that I'm running out of my cleanser, like my standard CeraVe cleanser. So I've been using Dawn hand soap to kick off the Albolene off my face because my cleanser doesn't cleanse off the Albolene enough. So that's my one bad thing with skincare. But then I put a lot of moisturizer on after, and then I feel amazing. So now you know. The Michaela drama, to go back to that, she did a L'Oreal commercial for mascara, and in that commercial, it was relatively obvious, because I didn't notice, but it was obvious to professional makeup people that she was wearing a false lash. And so everyone freaked out and was like, this is crazy, this is so wrong, flipping out. Like, I haven't seen a flip out like this in quite a long time. And I was caught up in that. And honestly ignoring it, because I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal. But at the same time, like, it's not my grounds to know any better. Like, I don't know the laws of a sponsored post, period. So I say that with, like, a very light grain of salt as someone who doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. But yeah, I don't care. And then I saw Megan Rinks on TikTok talk about how apparently false advertising with maybe like a false lash, when you're advertising a product based on its merit, apparently using something like a post-production or a false lash, After Effects, something like that, is illegal without mentioning it within the advertisement. And after that video, she gave examples of magazine editorials where they explained that the product was embellished using post-production, or like, enhancers. Yeah, like eyelash enhancers, I think was the word. So apparently it is commonplace to acknowledge that. I mean, like, that seems really good. I think that following the bare minimum is a good thing. So when people don't follow the bare minimum, you should let them know. I'd say that this sort of like Michaela Gate has been pretty gentle. Maybe it hasn't felt gentle to Michaela, but I feel like the people that are bitching about all of this, they're not tearing her hair out. And I think that that's not a lot to ask for, but it's better than other influencers have gotten. And so it's just a really interesting scenario at the end of the day. I'm kind of going to leave that alone because I really was considering buying it. And now there's all of this conversation, and now I really don't want to. Because I looked at the wand of it, and I was like, oh, that's exciting. I want to see if that actually works, because the wand made me feel excited. And I've always been interested in wands, but I've also bought mascaras where people had advertised that the wand was special, tried it, and thought this wand is not special, because this is not easy for me to understand, and it's also just not working in the way the advertisement said, so I fell for a scheme. So I've fallen for schemes before. I am a gullible person. So, boom. Hit that out of the park, guys. But we are going to be watching the most recent Leftovers podcast to see this little snippet of Ben Shapiro talk, because my favorite influencer, one of my favorites, Arden Rose, is featured in a part of this episode, and I want to see her moment where she shines. I saw this TikTok prior to this podcast coming out, and then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, I guess it does make sense that Leftovers would use it because it's so political, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Okay. I already kind of started it.
It was never about the money thing. Never.
Yeah, it was just about the love for the game, the racism. And not even like his own personal racism, which he claims, but also young conservatives that want to be racist on the Daily Wire network.
It's a bad precedent.
Yeah.
Honest people for being.
Yeah, he is for labor rights, okay, and labor wrongs.
Oh, I heard that people are accusing him of being a socialist.
Yeah, Candace Owens yesterday called
That's
Steven
awesome.
Crowder a communist.
But she's kind of right.
Yeah.
Because he is kind of advocating for worker rights, right? In a way, it's like, yo, this contract's not fair. I need a fair contract.
Yeah. You know,
Socialist.
benefits. The benefits package that allows you to say like the N-word 3 times live.
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair and balanced demand.
Well, here's Ben sent here. Let's see.
We sent him his term sheet offering him $50 million over 4 years plus a 2-year extension for $25 million. You know, basketball player type money.
Yeah.
On November 2nd, Steven called up Jeremy and said, I want $30 million.
Why
his eyebrows?
That's what I was gonna say. His eyebrows are huge today.
Some
bro.
caterpillars, man.
Right? His eyebrows were not always that big.
I think he fills them in.
Why? Does it make him look this big?
I 100% agree. They look like sausages. They look like the breakfast sausages that you get. Like my Catholic church, when I went to Catholic church, they would make us pancakes, scrambled eggs, and breakfast sausages. And those look like the breakfast sausages that we would get on the first Sunday of every month. Yeah. That's hilarious. Those things are huge. It's like the size of my pencil. It's like, it's a lot of, that's a pencil. That's crazy.
Speculation that he has lip fillers on TikTok, so it's
What?
yeah. Like
Yeah,
on
his
TikTok
lip
they
filler
claim he has
Kinda
lip fillers.
juicy. A little bit of juice there.
But how old is he?
He's like our age, 42. No,
What?
Shut the fuck
No, I
up.
think
He's like 30, no? I don't know.
in his late 30s. Ben,
Late 30s.
if you're
Ben is 39, and I know
I
she's
said
not
our
talking
age
about
is at 42. I'm 30. I'm not even 32 yet, man.
Yeah, bro.
Calm down.
I meant R as in Ethan.
No, me and Son are in our 30s. What are you talking about?
I was referring to you.
How old are you, Dan?
I'm 41. I'm a year younger than you.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That guy in the background does not look 40. He looks like a very young 40. Or like a nice 35. I would love to look like a nice 35 at 40. I'm just saying.
Anyway, his eyebrows, that ain't right. That is not natural. This guy's doing the Steve.
It looks bad, especially because the makeup doesn't compensate for how thick the brows are. The brows are just too thick, and the eyes are too like faded. I can't see his eyes very well. So if he was gonna have such crazy brows, he needs to like level out his eyes more. He definitely needs like a balm or like some sort of tint on his lips. I think that would help him so much. I can't see his eyes. I can't see this. Maybe like a white liner underneath the eye. Yeah.
What's his name? Steve Harvey? On his eyebrows. You know, Steve Harvey has that insane mustache.
Mm-hmm. Right. He's got Steve
I think
Harvey's
he's filling it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he puts on makeup for sure.
Okay, we
I
love
don't know who
that.
told him that makes him look good, but
Somebody said you look distinguished with fat, fucking deep eyebrows.
yeah, it's like the Anthony Davis approach.
Whenever I meet, people who are say, how long
Dude, you definitely do your eyebrows. What
Whoa,
the fuck?
yeah, look at the lips.
I told you.
Wait, now I am buying
Yeah,
the
look.
filler thing.
Yo.
That is- Not natural.
Benny boy.
Right?
No way.
He looks like that guy, yeah.
No.
dating, let's say 2 years, what are you waiting for?
For someone who has such a hard stance on closed borders and like a hardline policy on immigration,
Uh-oh.
he sure is letting that lip filler migrate.
Okay, queen.
Ooh,
Yay! That's what we're here for.
got him.
Here is Ben.
October 5th is when we sent him his term sheet offering him $50 million over 4 years plus a 2 year.
I don't care about the Steven Crowder stuff. I only came for Arden Rose. Everything else, I don't care. The moment I found out he was bi, I was like, this is just pandering. I don't get it. He's going to get money or he's not. He could live forever or die tomorrow. Truly. This is not a news stream. This is I like to keep up just because it makes me feel special. But other than that, that's all I need to know. We could watch like a fun little BuzzFeed Unsolved. Oh, puzzle for the Unsolved. That would be so good. Is that actually gonna get me in trouble? I should change the title. Watching BuzzFeed Unsolved. Pew, 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 pew.
We all have secrets. Some are vowed to never be shared and are taken to the grave. Others eventually come to light. We can only hope that a person's dying words would help solve a mystery, but in some cases, they deepen them further instead. As the expression goes, you made your bed, now lie in it. This is a deathbed confession of the murder of William Desmond Taylor. The attractiveness and excitement of the movie industry would bring the paths of silent film stars Margaret Gibson and William Desmond Taylor together. But for one of them, it wouldn't end well. In fact, it ended tragically. And for the other, a spotlight once chased became a spotlight avoided. Let's unpack this by starting with the night of the murder. On the night of February 1st, 1922, sometime before 8:15 p.m., on what appeared to be an ordinary evening in Los Angeles, a shot was fired at the home of William Desmond Taylor that left him with a fatal wound through his back. Shortly before the incident, Taylor's actress friend and alleged low-key lover, actress Mabel Normand, was visiting him at his home. When his valet, Henry Peavy, arrived the following morning at his usual time of 7:30 a.m., he unlocked the front door and was met with an unexpected discovery. The lifeless body of William Desmond Taylor was found lying near the entrance of his home, faced up, with blood around his mouth.
Oh, jeez. Didn't mean that.
After realizing that Taylor was dead, dressed in the same clothing as the day before, a shocked Peavy immediately shouted for help. A circus of curious and concerned friends and neighbors filled the home as police arrived at the scene. Upon an initial inspection, investigators theorized that Taylor had died of natural causes, but when the coroners finally arrived, his body was turned over where a bullet wound made it very clear that there was foul play involved. It was determined that he was shot with a .38 caliber to the left side of his back, and according to autopsy surgeon Dr. A.F. Wagner, the bullet struck Taylor 6.5 inches below his armpit, moving upward and penetrating his left lung and exiting through his right chest. A robbery was quickly ruled out as Taylor's wallet was found containing $78 in cash, which is equivalent to over $1,300 in 2022. Other valuable items in the home were also left behind. Based on the placement of the bullet holes in Taylor's jacket and vest, it was concluded that his arms were raised at the time he was shot. Police considered that this could mean Taylor was embracing somebody who then shot him in the back. Though Taylor's name wasn't widely known outside of Hollywood before, his death still stirred up a media frenzy where it allegedly, quote, sold more newspapers everywhere in America than were ever sold by any item of news, not excepting war news, before or since. But who would want him dead, and why? A number of witness accounts describe an unrecognized man hanging around Taylor's property on the night of the murder. Despite multiple reports, this alleged unknown killer is on a long list of persons of interest, which included, but was not limited to, Mabel Normand, Taylor's friend and rumored love interest, who was last seen with him just moments before his death, who was also seen leaving the property around 7:45 p.m., driven away by her chauffeur. Earlier, I mentioned that it's believed the murder took place around 8:15 p.m. This is because Taylor's own chauffeur recalled that during this time, as he routinely moved Taylor's car to his garage, he reported that when he went to return the keys to the car, as he usually did, Taylor did not answer the door, and he noted that the lights were still on. As the investigation went on, another detail would be added to the timeline of events. One of Taylor's neighbors told detectives that he and his wife believed they heard a sound that could have been a gunshot the night of the murder around 8 p.m. Only a few minutes had passed between the time that Mabel Normand left and when the neighbors heard what they thought was a gunshot. Police also found 6 cigarette butts in the alley where one witness claimed she'd heard somebody lingering on that fateful night. It was thought that the killer was waiting there for an opportunity to strike, and they could have entered Taylor's house in the minutes he was escorting Mabel to her car after her visit on the evening of February 1st. The conclusion was that Taylor was already dead when his chauffeur rang his doorbell at 8:15 p.m. to return his car keys and got no answer. Another person of interest was Mary Miles Minter, a young star who was openly infatuated with the director, possibly interested in him as more than just a friend, but their relationship was said to have been purely platonic.
This is like, not. Give me more sauce.
Context: there was a bit of an age gap between the two, and Minter had fallen for older men such.
That's the sauce. That man is 50 years old. Don't tell me that he isn't. Holy crap, my mother looks younger than that man, and my mom is 50. Oh my god. That's so fucking no, bruh. Oh my god. Watch me date a 40-year-old man at 20. Watch me. Oh my god, guys. Do you think I would do it? Literally, it's just like a matter of, like, it's, I honestly don't know how people do it, so I always just assume, like, it's just fate. It just happens. It's just the right moment, right time. And if I meet someone who I fall in love with who's just, like, incidentally 40, like, would it actually happen to me? You never know who you're gonna vibe with. I feel like that's the way that I live life. I can't believe this woman vibed with that man. How? What do you have in common? But also, like, I think that dating is so different now, because, like, I feel like shit like stuff you have in common is so important to me, and I feel like all people had to do was just, like, be nice and have good chemistry, and it didn't matter what you like to do with your time, or maybe you didn't have hobbies, because the world wasn't built for people to have hobbies. I have literally no clue, but, like, how? Anyway.
Taylor before. She'd grown up with an absent father, and some believe that she may have seen Taylor as a way to escape her overbearing mother. However, during the investigation, discovered among Taylor's possessions was a letter written to him from Minter, which read, "Dearest, I love you, I love you, I love you. 9 little X's, 1 giant one. Yours always, Mary." It was also rumored that a pink silky garment was found at the crime scene with the initials MMM on it. From this, a conspiracy theory emerged that the item was supposedly planted there by someone who was looking to frame Minter. The pink garment in question was never proven to belong to her, nor was its significance, let alone existence, ever truly verified. Charlotte Shelby, the mother of Mary Miles Minter, who wasn't exactly keen on her relationship with the director and had started several arguments with him about being too close to her daughter. It's also reported that she was angry with Taylor because she believed he had deflowered Mary. According to some accounts, Shelby had even threatened to kill him on more than one occasion if he got too close to Mary again. Edward Sands, a man who once worked for Taylor as his valet before fleeing and leaving his job behind. Why would he do this, you ask? Well, while working for Taylor, Sands had forged and cashed over $5,000 in checks from Taylor's account, as well as stealing some of his other valuables. Sands then disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. Sort of. I say this because there's things that turn up in the investigation that suggests Sands might have later contacted Taylor in the form of a suspicious package from an anonymous sender, wherein a piece of jewelry that was stolen from Taylor in a separate home robbery was enclosed, along with a pawn slip for said jewelry. The package was signed alias Jimmy V, perhaps in reference to a film about a robber who frequently managed to evade police. However, according to Tinseltown author William J. Mann, the pawn ticket in the package had been signed with a different alias, William Deanne Tanner, a name to note. You see, as his valet, Sands worked closely with Taylor, and because of this, some believe that he may have known some of the director's secrets, one of which was that he wasn't exactly who he said he was. Allow me to specify a little. The well-loved and well-respected director was not born William Desmond Taylor. I know, not much of a surprise in the world of entertainment, where a lot of people go by different names from their birth name. However, it was a new name, one he took on after abandoning a whole other life, which included a wife and child, prior to becoming a Hollywood star. To his estranged family, William Desmond Taylor was William Cunningham Deanne Tanner. Because Taylor was held in such high esteem among the who's who of the movie industry, a past of this nature alone could have proven detrimental to his image, ruin his reputation, and potentially destroy his career. Other theories included the possibility that Taylor might have been murdered by drug dealers for being a vocal advocate against actors using drugs on set. He was a prominent figure in an attempt to clean up Hollywood's image and avoid censorship, which could have upset some people, leading them to plot against him. Also, according to Henry Peavy, his valet at the time of the murder, and Paramount screenwriter Julia Ivers, they'd noticed that Taylor had grown withdrawn that winter, beginning at the end of 1921, which was around the same time of the robbery, where that piece of jewelry, which turned up in the suspicious package, was taken. Peavy and others close to Taylor also noted several mysterious phone calls that he received, seemingly with nobody on the other end of the line when he answered, which seemed to unnerve the director. Theories range from a crime of passion to vengeance to blackmail, and while any of these could have been the motive, one of them brings us back to a name that I mentioned earlier that I left out of the list of persons of interest. Remember Margaret Gibson? Well, in the early days of Taylor's movie career, he and Gibson starred in 4 films together that were released in 1914, where they developed a friendship of sorts. And, like many of us, both Gibson and Taylor had things in their past that they'd much rather keep in the past. Turns out, over the passing years since she and Taylor last worked together and seemingly drifted off in their separate ways, Gibson had not exactly been around good company. Her involvement with some shady characters led her down a path that some might argue may have jeopardized her career. Not to mention, like Taylor, Gibson herself underwent a few name changes in an attempt to salvage her image after a scandal in 1917 that landed her on the wrong side of the law for vagrancy. After this incident, Margaret Gibson began to go by a few new names: Patricia Palmer, Margaret Aker, and much later, Pat Lewis. But we'll continue referring to her as Margaret Gibson so as to not confuse things this late in the story. While most public theories surrounding Taylor's murder honed in on those closest to him at the time of his death, a possible theory less publicized, but perhaps known to police, was that during her friendship with Taylor, Gibson may have learned about his past identity. In addition, Taylor had also been fired from Vitagraph, where both he and Gibson had contracts, despite him being a successful star. Perhaps Gibson knew why he'd been fired seemingly in the middle of a lucrative contract. All of this was potentially damaging information, which could have easily positioned Taylor as a target for blackmail and extortion, presenting an opportunity that a troubled person with this kind of knowledge might not have been able to resist. In 1923, a year after the murder of William Desmond Taylor, Gibson, on her sketchy path, was connected to convicted blackmailers Dawn Osborne and Rose Putnam in an alleged extortion case where charges were dropped against her after she claimed it was a frame-up. This connection, paired with reports that Taylor was receiving mysterious phone calls leading up to his murder, along with friends recalling that he was acting somewhat strange during that time, would seem to hold some weight in supporting the blackmail/extortion theory revolving around Gibson. However, it wouldn't be for many years.
Okay. Moral of the story, this hasn't made a single lick of sense to me. All I saw was that one picture, and I don't know who killed who, I don't know who's dead, and yeah.
Or anything remotely close to possibly confirming this would emerge. Fast forward to one evening in 1964. A now 70-year-old Margaret Gibson, known to her neighbors as Pat Lewis, was reportedly watching television with her neighbor, as she often did, when a local TV show came on that, to her surprise, was covering the murder of William Desmond Taylor. Gibson reportedly became hysterical. According to her neighbor, it was at this moment Gibson initially claimed responsibility for the late director's death. The neighbor kept this to herself and wouldn't mention this to her son until much later.
Who built this set? Because I feel like this set is more important than the actual story. Like, whoever handmade this tiny little baby set is a bad bitch. Everything else doesn't matter. I just like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares, Dad? Who cares? I literally was like freaking out on stream over a dead cat. This doesn't matter as much as that dead cat. Like, I'm sorry. Death is so weird. Like, yikes. When I die, I will care. But like, Patty down the block, she'll never have met me.
The afternoon of October 21st, 1964, commotion coming from Gibson's home prompted her neighbors to go and check on her. Turns out, Gibson had suffered a heart attack and was in need of medical attention. While waiting for medical help, Gibson asked her neighbors for a priest so she could confess her sins, but it seemed that the heaviness of her guilt could no longer bear the test of time, as there was no time to source a priest. Gibson was left with no other choice but to unburden her Tinseltown secret right then and there to her neighbors instead. According to the neighbors, in her confession dying as Pat Lewis, Gibson told them that she had been a silent film actress and had shot and killed a man by the name of William Desmond Taylor, after which she fled the country and was allegedly nearly caught.
I wonder if she considered herself to live in the Bay Area.
According to author and historian William J. Mann, he's not convinced that she killed him with her own hands, but perhaps was responsible for him becoming a target for blackmail due to possible secrets she may have known from working with him in years past. Gibson's connection to convicted blackmailer Dawn Osborne seems to be the seed of this theory. In addition, Gibson was 5'1" inches tall, and the person witnesses saw the night of the murder was described as a tall man. Her neighbors also reported that they assumed Gibson was speaking nonsense due to the pain she was in, also mentioning that she'd made other claims that they could not fully recall. That being said, it's important to note that leading up to this confession, her neighbors supposedly knew nothing about William Desmond Taylor or how he died, but the first-person account of her confession specifically used the word shot. While Gibson allegedly confessed in the 1960s, it seems that it took the son of the neighbor more than 30 years to go public with the confession he had heard. Whether or not her confession was taken into consideration, it certainly makes one less secret taken to the grave. And scene.
I wasn't really thinking about this. This honestly, good for her. Good for her that she did her murder, I guess. I don't know. Sounds like her life must have sucked. I only, could think that life must have sucked back then, and that people were bad people. So, I'm not really thinking too hard. I'm mainly thinking about, I was thinking about sunscreen because I was looking at my bottle, and, how product placement works, because I'm still, I guess, kind of still stuck on the Michaela thing. And I was like, God, I wonder, like, what's the kind of product that I can promote? And, like, I was thinking about how, like, certain influencers that I follow, do they not promote products because it's just not worth it unless they're getting paid for it? Like, if they love a product, would they just not promote it because it's, like, too tiring? And they could love a product just as much as their current product, as long as someone was paying them for it, because, like, they're all perfectly, like, functional. Oh, Hono Bread is live. I also saw Cuties live. I kind of want to watch Cuties. But I want to see, oh, it's It Takes Two. I really like It Takes Two. Oh, look at her little VTuber. She was working on this really recently.
Me. Oh! Damn. It's okay, next.
Okay, next, go next.
Come on,
Okay,
you got
okay.
this.
Look at how many viewers she has. Oh my gosh. I love Hono. We have the same birthday. I told her happy birthday and I was like, it's my birthday. And then she told me happy birthday. It was great. I love Hono. I'm not going to watch that because I don't like It Takes Two. But I do like Hono so much. Hono's the cutie. Cute. And she has like the pinkest of pink hair. I gave Cutie a sub, a Prime sub, so we should use my sub for good, you know?
That is very respectful. Or no, not this. Remember that measuring tape I used to keep in here, chat? I've lost it.
No!
Really? Yes, I guess I have.
Okay, maybe we're not gonna watch it because I'm not that keen. Owie, my tum-tum hurts. My tummy tum-tum. I really wanted to watch this one thing called Stutz. I was listening to the Anna Kendrick documentary, or podcast.
Entertain me.
And I want to watch this.
I'm just going to start by acknowledging how odd this endeavor is. A patient making a movie about his therapist. But my life has gotten immeasurably better as a result of working with you. If it worked for me, maybe it will work for other people.
Gavin Schrinkel said, don't intrude on the patient's process. They will come up with the answers when they're ready. That's not acceptable.
They just listen. And your friends, who are idiots, give you advice. And you want your friends just to listen, and you want your therapist to give you advice.
You don't have to solve all their problems, but you have to give somebody the feeling that they can change right now. What's wrong, Donna?
How can I make a movie where I'm talking about people being vulnerable and working on their problems and not be vulnerable myself?
You can't move forward without being vulnerable. Vulnerability connects you to the rest of the world. You're giving out the signal to the world, I need you because I can't do this by myself.
I was this wildly insecure kid. The work has been accepting and feeling that it's great to be this person. You are still in the struggle and in the fight of being a human just like everybody else.
Take action no matter how frightened you are. If you can teach somebody that, they can change their whole life.
That makes a lot of sense.
This is such a great moment right now. I still wish you would stop dumping so much on me. This is either the greatest documentary ever made or the worst, and it's probably both.
That's a good response. It probably is both. That's cool. Damn. Okay. I will watch that. I guess I have to watch that privately because there's no way I can stream a Netflix show without getting fucking banned. I would assume. But that sounds really nice. Sounds really nice. I would love to watch that. Jonah Hill, be vulnerable. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, I was watching A Simple Favor today because I like that movie. But then I watched that movie and then I got pissed and then I did a rant on Twitter and then I went back to, like, the ending of the movie is so good that I went back on Twitter and was like, okay, I changed my mind. It's a good movie. The ending's too good. The ending is just too good for me to say it's a bad movie. Because the ending literally turns everything around. If you haven't seen A Simple Favor before, you don't have to watch it because I feel like it's something that I don't want you to shit on. Because I actually really like it and it makes me vulnerable to tell you that. But there's a part of the film that, because this film was made by a man. This film was made by a man. And it made me feel like this is insulting my intelligence and like the concept of women. Like I feel like the motif that they were using was the sort of motif that would normally like make me feel really uncomfortable. And yeah, that's my story. And also, what are all of these? Okay, I can delete that. At least I think I can. I have all these things open. What is this? Oh, this is my SD card. Yeah, it is. I feel like I already imported that. Let me look at my podcast footage. Yeah, I already imported it. Okay, so that's good. Oh my god, I have so many of these. Okay, and then just reject that. Okay, because it just takes too much space on my screen, so I get like really confused. Ooh, that is a cold breeze. Yes, it's been really warm today. Alexa, what's the weather in Los Angeles, California?
Currently, in Los Angeles, California, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can expect cloudy skies moving in and out, with a low of 44 degrees.
Ooh, a nice 44. Okay. It felt like a nice 69 to a 71, because my feet are sweating. 65 is a little bit lower than I was expecting, but at the same time I just felt the breeze, so let it go. Let it go. But you can already kind of see, like, the lighting on my camera looks ass, and that's because I have my camera on a film setting rather than like a standard autofocus, exposure setting. So I have to hand do all of the ISO and aperture things. That's a little high for the ISO. Let's go to the aperture. Sick. And I don't actually remember what all those things are, but I do want to look them up really fast. I feel like aperture is how much light you let into your lens, and the higher the number, no, the lower the number, the more light you let into your lens, and the higher the number, the less light you let into your lens, I'm pretty sure. What is aperture? I literally learned this in my first month of college. Okay. Oh, so, no, I'm stupid. Ugh. I thought aperture was different than an f-stop. Okay, well, I'm not fucking with f-stops. There's three things that you do. It's like, it's f-stop, ISO, and aperture, I thought. Okay, f-stops, ISO, and shutter speed. So I've been fucking around with my shutter speed, I think. Bruh. Okay, stop. Okay, what's an ISO? What's ISO? This is good for me. Like, this is good. Okay. Film speed is a measure of photographic film sensitivity to light. Determined by the sensitometry and measured on various numerical scales. The most recent being the ISO system. A closely related ISO system is used to describe the relationship between exposure and output images. It stands for International Standards Organization, and it pertains to sensitivity to light on film or a digital center. Sickening. And then shutter speed, because that must be what I've been fucking with. Yeah. I've been fucking with the shutter speed. So shutter speed is like how many times the camera closes, and it closes more or less depending on the number. Yikes. That's my guess. So in photography, shutter speed or exposure time is the length of time the film is exposed to light. So the lower the number, the longer it's exposed to light. I don't know. The amount of light that reaches the film or image center is proportional to the exposure time. A 1/500 of a second will let in half as much light as 1/250. So we're currently at a 1/350, and before we were at like 500. So that means that 1 out of 500 lets in like almost double the amount of light into the lens. Wait. So it's almost minus half of the amount of time that light will enter your footage, your lens. Because we're at a 1/320. Let's just, for the sake of this, go to 1/250. Because it's not that different. And before we were at 1/500. And when you're at 1/500, it's 1/500 of a second will let in half as much light as a 1/250. So the higher the number, the less light that enters the lens, and the lower the number, the more amount of time that light is entering the lens. Yikes. Let's go back to 250. But I love the way it looks. It looks very good. It looks cinematic. Let's get OBS for a second. It looks so good. It looks so good standing there in my American Apparel underwear. Bow, 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 bow. Well, now you know. Now you know. This is what I've been paying tens of thousands of dollars in college for. It's to teach you the way that aperture, shutter speed, and ISO work. Because apparently I'm a fucking teacher. I honestly think I would make a terrible teacher, but watch me become a teacher. Watch me become a teacher. Watch me subject myself to the American education system and cry and suffer. I actually have a friend who's a high school teacher, and buddy, the amount of unsolicited advice I give would make you want to not be my friend. Because I'm just like TikTok educated, and I am the problem. I'm TikTok educated and TikTok inspired to be a bad bitch, and also the older I get, the less fucks I give. And I would like to give even less fucks, but at the moment I give enough fucks to like talk a lot of shit, but not walk the walk. So that's me. I will admit it. I will be truthful. I honestly didn't think we could go higher on the shutter speed, but we can live. It looks kind of like my skin. I don't look darker, but I definitely feel orange. I feel a little bit more orange than I am, but I am kind of yellow. But the background looks really yellow. The background, bruh, the background. Okay. It looks so good standing there in my American Apparel underwear. Okay. We were editing yesterday, and we can keep editing today. I have a couple images that I was working on here. So we can pull those up, but let's just listen to this. I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared me when I was a little like tot. I was very scared. I'm thinking like we should add like a bunch of fun little sound effects, and by a bunch, hopefully it's just 2. I should choose 2. I don't know. Decisions. It's like trying to find the I want to find the Roblox sound. Ooh. Ooh. That one. Not appreciating his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when I was a child, looked frightening. And then right there, it's like, you see Macaulay Culkin's face, and then it rotates out of frame, and then you like have a baseball bat that goes, oof! That's like what I'm seeing right now. But I don't want to know how to do that. And I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this person is. So I really just like ran away from the idea of ever watching it. And I was very bitchy and like angry. And maybe we could grab like a Tom and Jerry clip. A nice little sexy Tom and Jerry clip. Wait. Of like tiptoeing away. I feel like there must be one. Yeah. We could just use that one. Interesting. The only one that seemed like a vibe was here. That one. Should we do that one? Is that too old of a reference? I feel like it is. Like, I'm not old. I'm Gen Z. I should think of a better reference. Anime girl running. There's a million of those. Running away? I'm not sure, but running? There are a billion different versions of anime girls running. Oh my god! That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Guys, Tom and Jerry could literally never. How do I download that? Oh my god. How to download it? I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like you could probably do it. Like, okay, what's it called? It's YouTube MP3. Well, that was easy. Y'all know I know what I'm doing. Y'all know. I've never actually downloaded a YouTube video. Interesting. Owie, my tum-tum hurts. Ow, my stomach hurts. Ow! This shouldn't be so hard. I wonder if YouTube has like the remove the credits thing. Damn, I don't know. I don't think you can. Oh, what's this? What is this gonna do? I'm like, I don't know what it's asking me to do. YouTube's being confusing. I don't get what's going on. Ow, my stomach hurts bad. Well, that didn't really work. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't actually know if my mic mutes when I go to the restroom. I muted myself, and, well, I thought I muted myself, and then a bunch of people were like, ew, I can hear you, and I was like, well, it doesn't really matter, like, I just do it because it's, like, out of the kindness of my heart. Like, I'm not gonna care if I hear it, but other people would care. Let's just check if you can hear it. So when I mute, you can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. And if I do that, then I can't hear anything at all. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, 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 boop. Beep boop. And then I don't hear anything. So I'm gonna just do what I think is best, because I think that's the way. And I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. I wonder why it says my face camera's on. Why? What could it be? It's a little creepy. Why is that on? That is so creepy! That's usually never on when I stream. But it must be on somewhere. Let's see. Huh, I don't know. They turned Canon off. Then it's on. But now it's not on. This never really bothered me until now. See, it's already like I need to turn my shutter speed up. No! Yeah, it's a little high. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Well, glad that worked out. While I was in the restroom, I was editing the video that I found, and I'm gonna airdrop it to myself. And we can import it. Ooh! Ew! Disgusting. My throat tastes like vodka. My vomit tastes like vodka, and it's never gone away. Ever since I drank my first shot, and it's fucking annoying. And I have never changed for the better, but I have changed for good. I have changed for good. Okay, so this is gonna be like my video tab. Or like my props tab, which includes that photo, this, maybe. I wanted to go into Photoshop to edit that. Guys, this is why people have careers doing this. And they get paid money for this. Really, they go into like Photoshop, Premiere Pro. They have to edit and upload it to a million different platforms. I tried to make a Taylor Swift meme and it never happened. It was so sad. Let's see. My Photoshop skills could be way better. Let's see. I just want to like lol. Sorry. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Not that. I just want like I guess I kind of do want this. I want like the magnetic lasso, right? Yeah. Beautiful, dirty rich. The rich and famous. Dance, 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 dance. Do you wanna dance, dance? How the fuck do I get out of this? No! Oh no. What the fuck is happening? Everything's gone wrong. I don't know what to do. Oh dear. Okay, let's try this again. Where it doesn't do that. Not fun. The crazy thing about my apartment is that because it has south windows and I face the sun when I edit and like do work and shit, is that I really should like keep a sunscreen bottle right here when I work, because it just seems like a good idea. Like, I have a doctor's appointment to get Adderall in LA, because I mean, I got Adderall as a kid in San Francisco, but I did not in LA. So I need to do that and get it in LA. Beautiful. We have our tater tot, and then I wanna. Is this actually transparent? I think it is. Okay, so let's just export this. Tater tot? I'm gonna save it as a PNG. Wait, I think I fucked up. I want to save it. I want to save it on my desktop. And then I want to save it as a PNG. Okay, so do it. Oh, beautiful. That doesn't look like a PNG. That doesn't look like a transparent background. Ugh. Oh, duh, because it just did it wrong. Okay, we'll throw that away. Idiot. Okay, save a copy. Yay! Beautiful. I might do a nice edging. Let's see. Okay, go back to this. And then what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to go and... What are you supposed to do? Edges. Edges. Do I know? Does Juliana know what she's doing? Juliana, do you know? Nope. Oh dear. Get out of that thingy. Why does it have that cut thing? Defringe. And then do it by like 3 pixels. And then I want the background to be... I actually don't know how to change the color of backgrounds on here. How to change... Maybe I should just like get, make a new one. And then paint it. Like a paint bucket. Would that be easy? Paint bucket tool. And then like do it in black and then paint bucket this black. Is that how that works? Okay, well, it's black. Do I just click and make it happen, or? No! What did I do? Oh, okay, I did that. That was kind of sickening, but don't do that. I don't want those to be around it. I want it to be, okay, I want it to be around that. And boom! Okay, cool. Go back to this. Go back to matting. Okay. No, I don't know what to do. No. I want to touch this thing and move this around. And then I want to mat this and defringe it. Let's do it just by 1. Let's touch this and move this around. Oh my god. I'm a fucking nightmare. My Photoshop skills could really use some work. They could use some work. Matting, defringe. 1 more pixel. You know what? Should I just give up? Or should I defringe it one more time? Guys! Understand. Understand. Okay, we're gonna defringe it by like 5 pixels. Let's hope that... I swear to God it's not doing anything. Like, you can still see the white. It's really not that big of a deal, but it's still like there. Come on. Like... We'll play the game. The rich and famous. Okay. I feel like this isn't changing. But I also feel like it is changing. I think we should let it go. I think we should let it go. I think we should leave it as this and give up. I think this is all we can do. We did our best. Save to my computer. You know, guys, this has been such a trek. Oh my gosh, you've been commenting. Hi, heyo, how the heck are you doing tonight? LOL. I am doing work that I don't need to do. Which means that I'm actually doing good, because I would rather do work that I want to do than the work that I'm obligated to do, which means that I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. How the heck are you doing tonight? What's your freedom scope looking like? What's the scope of your freedom? Is it doing a Photoshop on a tater tot? Because that's what my freedom looks like. If I could do anything in the world, well, if I had more money, I'd probably do something more fun than this. But with the money that I have, I am photoshopping a tater tot to make a TikTok. And okay. You know what? That little white speck, we're gonna leave it alone. Because I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out and it's over. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. Let's go back. Put that in there. Beautiful. So far, these are the images we have. And I think that this is a recipe for making a banger talk. Okay. Let's go into it. Oh my god, it's cold. It's finally getting cold. And it's getting too dark. No. Okay, wait. I have a lighting. This is what my light's for. This is what the light kit's for. Oh my gosh. I actually look really yellow though. What do I prefer? I don't know. That works. I like your little wavy face. I don't even know how to do that. Boobs. Awesome, I can see my own comments. I don't like that I have little like tags. I don't want tags. No! Can I get rid of those myself? Can I go on Twitch and get rid of those? Do those exist in OBS though? Yeah, they do. Ew. Ew. I thought I got rid of those. When I comment on like a cutie stream, y'all know it's not there. You don't see my little like taggy waggy. Because it looks uggo. I don't like it. I don't know what to do. How do you get rid of that? I feel like I already tried once and now I don't want to try again. I want to try again. Okay, that's my display name. That's my username. Damn. I don't know what to do. These people that were awful to me on stream ended up following me. And I finally have proof that they followed me. That was so funny. They were so annoying. They're so mean. It was so mean. And they ended up following me. Well, they were nice enough to follow me. They were like, I'll follow you if you tell me to, if you say moo. I'll never let it go. I don't know how to fix it. Ugh. Get rid of these. They're uggo. Oh no. Maybe I can do it on my computer. Okay. We were watching Cutie Cinderella. Nothing's really happening on stream right now. I thought she was baking yesterday too. She's been baking all weekend. Like, damn, go off. Maybe I will turn off desktop view and just have it be like my view of my face. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. What am I looking at? Okay. So I'm trying to get rid of my little comment thing that says I'm a Prime Gamer and a broadcaster. I think that that's like uggo. I really don't want that to be on my thingy. I don't remember how I did it. A family of skunks decided to move into our backyard, but they are cute. LOL. Oh my god, you have dogs? Dude, beware. Beware of yourself even. Oh no. Oh my gosh, does your backyard stink? Bro, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter that they're cute, bro. They're like, that's not fun. I mean, I say that as someone that actually has a lot of skunks in this neighborhood, but I actually haven't seen them all winter. So I say that with a little looseness. I haven't seen them at all. But I've also been gone for the past 2 months. It does, and honestly, this is so strange / weird, but low-key, I feel like their smell actually isn't as bad as people say it is. It's weird. No, I don't think it's that weird. I totally get what you mean. It's not, like, as bad, but it really depends who you are, because I think that it honestly can smell really bad. I personally think it smells awful. Don't love it very much, but I get what you mean, because, like, once you smell it for the first time, you're like, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting it to smell like sometimes. I mean, it just depends. When I first smelled it, I was like, how the fuck will tomato juice fix this? I don't get it. I don't see how that would happen and how that would fix itself. Damn, I'm really flopping the bag when it comes to figuring out how to, like, take off those little chat icons. I know that when you're in chat, you can fix it. Have you ever done that, the tomato juice? I did it to my dog once. You can make chat bigger? I'm stupid. Oh my god, that is so smart. I didn't even know you could do that, because, like, I mean, I should make my chat in Streamlabs look nicer and bigger, too. But just for me to look at on OBS is so good. And then I just... On Chatterino, it's very big and sexy. It's faint, but I don't hate it. But I feel so embarrassed because my sister's acting like she's dying. Well, because she's your sister, you can gaslight gatekeep girl boss into her thinking that she's fucking dumb. You'd be like, no, Bessie, you're crazy. It's really not that bad. You're being really dramatic right now. And it's like, you're trying to make me look bad tonight in my own home. And, like, I don't need to invite that energy in my life. Oh my god. I don't really know what other sisters would do. But I would bully my sister. That is what I would do. And my sister would be like, Juliana is my bully. She'll tell everyone she knows that I am her bully. And I'm like, well, you are my bully. So I'm only asking you to spread hatred and judgment. So take that as you will. Maybe accept the advice. You never know. Let's see. Whoa, chat settings are weird. Okay. I don't want to show mod icons? What's a mod icon? Oh, I do want to know that. Yuck. This is not easy. I thought this was possible. Wait, can I get rid of these? Ugh, yuck. QH, I should. She was calling my girlfriend gross earlier because she was over. I should be. Oh my god. Oh my god. The audacity, the gumption. Oh my god. You know what? Fight. Pull her hair out. You know, I say that as someone who is an absolute not fighter. I was like that, because I'm like a big bitch. I'm a big bitch. When I used to play soccer, I was like, oh, I'm not confrontational. But I would fucking shoulder a bitch until she fell on the floor on her ass. And I didn't see that as fighting, but at the same time, like, I didn't think I was being that forceful, and then a girl would be on the floor freaking out. The referee would whistle, and I'd be like, well, I wasn't allowed to do that, but damn, you really, I didn't really put a lot of force into that for you to go, so I'm not much of, I am a fighter, but not an intentional fighter, and I would never fight. If someone was like, fight me, I would start to cry. My girlfriend was gassy, and my sister kept roasting her about it, and I was like, stop, dude. I get that. If your girlfriend was, like, farting in the room, though, I would roast her, too. Only just a little. I just did that to my friend, And then when I was driving home, I was like, God, Juliana is such a bitch. I'm just such a fucking bitch. Like, I see my bestie, like, twice a year because we live very long distance. And the moment I see her, I'm like, ooh, you're doing your pooter. You're pooting. Oh, gosh. So, fight me. Don't actually fight me. Oh, no. But if it's not the environment, like, if it's not delivered well, fight back. But I mean, like, delivery is such a fucking stupid thing. I always feel like I'm doing my delivery dirty. So, if you didn't like it, let a girl know. Let her know. My chat identity is ugly and I want to change it. This girl has been eating dairy and all this weird shit lately. Don't blame the food. Don't blame the food. It is what it is. Like, you could be eating greens. You could be eating the healthiest shit in the world and your stomach will explode. And I say that from experience. I also feel like the IBS girlies just, like, go through everything. Even when it's, like, the good and the bad. Like, your body treats it like it's fucking poison. The green goddess salad dressing and your body explodes. Lol. But I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure, well, actually, maybe she isn't fine, but I would assume that your girlfriend's probably fine and not worried about it. But if she is, give her a hug. Give her a, hi, do you want a hug? ? What the fuck is the green goddess dressing? It's that TikTok shit. Not that I've ever had it, but I did buy goddess dressing, like, it's branded as that from Trader Joe's, but it's not green. But it's like this green dressing that probably has, like, a parsley base or a basil base or some sort of greenery in it. And I've just seen it on TikTok, and I just hear the word green goddess dressing, and then I'm like, I'm a trendy little e-girl. I'm a baddie. If you ever hear about the Olivia Wilde salad dressing, that one was just like, it was hummus, balsamic olive oil, lemon, something like that. So, get on TikTok. You'll find them. She's, like, weirdly okay with it. And I was crying! You know, when the bullying is happening to you, you have to, like, copium your way through it. Oh my gosh, I was doing that yesterday. People were, like, being mean to me on Twitch yesterday, and I was like, this is, like, let's see how far you can go, not acknowledging the fact that they were actually being meanies. But it was actually funny. So it's like, when the bullying is happening to you, you gotta take it with stride. I'm not a salad educational professional. I am not a professional in salads. I bitch about salads on the daily. So as much as I know about, like, the concept of a green goddess dressing, I know nothing else. It's only the concept. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying I love that for you. Yeah. Tease your bullies for being fucking stupid. Because they are stupid. And telling them that they're stupid is amazing. I was like, you guys are idiots. And they're like, don't be mean to me. And that's, like, the best case scenario. They were, like, the most reasonable bullies I've ever had. In my opinion. Timestamps. I'll never figure it out. Maybe you want to try it now, but I don't want my stomach to explode. Okay, I think it's time. We have to find a green goddess TikTok. It's been called for. See, she comes up. There's gotta be one. Come on, TikTok. Does TikTok actually come up when you Google it? I don't think it does. Okay, but we can just read the I am a food blog recipe. Is it? Okay, we got lemon, olive oil, rice vinegar. Ooh, I have all these things. I have limes, actually. Shallots, I don't own a shallot. Garlic, I don't own a garlic. Basil, I don't own a basil. Spinach, I do. Nutritional yeast, maybe? Walnuts, no. Salt, yes. I own salt. So yeah, it's all of those things, and then everyone on TikTok for a while was like, ugh, This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. I'll be so healthy and skinny. I'm gonna be so skinny. Oh my god. You're making me want to try it. Let's go. Yeah, we could look at the Olivia Wilde one. Did you ever watch Don't Worry Darling? I did an entire stream dedicated to Don't Worry Darling. I never posted it because I was embarrassed. Because I don't remember why. But then the salad dressing came out during the whole drama gate of it all. Because it was like in the time where her ex-husband was having the rumors of like, what was it? He was like lying underneath her car in the driveway to try to make sure that she didn't drive out of the driveway because like she didn't want to talk to him anymore and she wanted to leave the house. And this is like this is like a year-old tea, but then it came out in maybe September or October. And this is like before the beginning of her relationship with Mr. Harry Styles. Let's see, Olivia Wilde salad dressing recipe. The full recipe is this. Mix 2 tablespoons of mustard with 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Then whisk with a fork and then add olive oil until the vinaigrette is thick and creamy. That's it. It was from a book. Okay, so it's Nora Ephron's book, but I feel like this was a novel. It's like a novel. I think it's not even a booky book. Maybe it isn't a novel, but it doesn't matter. I'm spreading misinformation now. You'll try both? Oh my gosh. You're confessing that you have salad in your fridge right now, and that's like slay. That's so slay. I only have frozen salad in my fridge, which I mean, of course I could defrost and then make a salad, but my only plans with those right now is to make them into a smoothie. I actually wrote it on my things to do. This is my video ideas page that I wrote, and what did I say? I wrote make a green smoothie. That's all I wrote. But I have blueberries and then greens, and that's it. But then, like, I could add a protein powder to be, like, a little, like, sporty. Because I went to the gym, and then I was like, ooh, I'm going to make a protein powder, like a sporty little queen. I said I was going to go to the gym today, and I didn't. And I said I was going to go to the gym yesterday, and I didn't. Because, you know, it's so much more fun than the gym? Streaming. Streaming is so much more fun. Emma! I want to show you my kitty. Hi, Emma! Maybe I'll just rotate the camera. I hope that the lighting is not gonna like look fucking awful. I promise it's a cat. That is a cat. You're connected to a tripod that doesn't want to show the full drama of it all. Okay. Look at that! There's a cat! Hi, cat! Let's try to bring up the... Look at that! That's a cat! Emma! Hey, Emma! Are you cute? Oh my god! This is the best! This is the best! You are so cute! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hi, baby! You can literally see my backyard. This is too personal, guys. This is too personal. But, as you can tell, my neighbor's house is ugly. It's ugly. What is that? It's like a... It looks like water damage. Or like paint damage. Okay. Get away from her. And now I'm overexposed because my cat's fucking black and I'm white. And the math isn't mathing. The lighting isn't lighting. Okay, it's low. No! What did I do? I fucked up. I pressed the button. Okay. That worked. Okay, we've done it. I'm gonna zoom back in. I think I already hit I think I fucked up the lighting though. In some way. That I don't know what I did, but it feels off. It's fine. Okay. Now that we're off the topic of salads, where were we going with this? We were editing a video. We will continue. We'll continue. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get out of Photoshop because it's very confusing to look at Photoshop. I say that as I'm like bumping into my mic. Okay, we're gonna call this Tater Tot. I hate the worst thing about Photoshop and Adobe products is that deleting the project is kind of really difficult, and I never know how to do it. How am I going to organize this to where I can see chat? Beep boop beep. I took her on a weird side tangent. You should be sorry. Okay. Let's see.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time.
Okay, that's where we put our motherfucking this thing. I don't know where, but she has to come in. Oh, that's not cute. Who is that girl? Oh my god, who's that girl? It's Jess. Just kidding. No, I don't remember what the thingy is. Here it is. Maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Ow, 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 ow. Make it count, dare to say. Don't look back, don't hesitate when you go big time. Bow, bow. Oh, what you want, what you feel. Never quit and make it real. Okay, I don't need to do that, but I guess I do want the metadata, but I don't think I want the metadata because I don't think that's what I want. I don't know what I want, but I want something. I want this picture. I want to blow it the fuck up. I want to blow this the fuck up. Who's that girl? Her name is Macaulay Culkin. Is his name really Macaulay? That's not a name. Macaulay Culkin doesn't have a real name, guys, because I don't think I've ever heard of a Macaulay in my life. I've never even considered it. This is part of the lore of Macaulay Culkin being not my vibe. Whose name is Macaulay? Nobody's.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time.
I did the crop wrong. Evil. And also this is too long. Scale it back, buddy. Scale it back.
I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared me.
Okay, we have to get an actual picture of why he was scary. Let's get the picture of him in like his heroin chic. As I say that, I can't spell Macaulay. This is the problem. Guys, this is why he's not my vibe. I can't spell his name. It's some sort of white name that doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Okay, that one's pretty good. Oh my god! Guys, we can't get into it. We can't get into the Promised Neverland, or like the Leaving Neverland doc. If you guys don't remember that, okay. Macaulay Culkin at his worst. Yikes. I guess this one. This is him at his worst, in my opinion. But he kind of looks the same. Like, he just looks like he smiled more. But I mean, in this picture, he is heroin chic, baby. And in this picture, he looks like he's got cheekbones. Cheekbones. Who doesn't love a sexy little cheeka bone? He's like, guys, it's filler. It's filler. You guys only think I look good when I have fucking procedures. I wonder if that's what everyone in Hollywood feels. Okay, where did we want to insert that?
The motherfucking skate.
Okay. Where are we gonna put this little piece of memorabilia? I'm thinking we go from that to full size. So let's cut it. Somewhere.
The motherfucking.
Wait. Don't cut it yet. Maybe put it here.
Macaulay Culkin motherfucking.
There. Okay, and then cut it like a savage. We can do this. This isn't that bad. Hey, this might be easier than Final Cut. Maybe.
Scared me when I was a little like taught.
Let me put that up so I can see shit. Do.
I was very scared.
Okay, now we have to get... No, that's what this is. Guys, we can do this. We can do this. This actually has audio to it, so that's not good.
Scared. I did not appreciate his vibe.
Okay, get rid of the audio, I think. Or crop it until... No! Unlink it! Unlink it! Mayday! Mayday! Fucking hell. What happens?
I thought that his adult self...
Where's the flop?
Vibe. I thought that...
There. But it's too loud. Maybe we just get rid of the sound. Okay, just get rid of it. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm about to... And I'm going to throw my phone out. Oh god. Are you going to say that you have Snapchat drama? Are you saying you have Snapchat to share with the class? What are you going to throw your phone out for? Who hurt you? Oh my god. You know, Snapchat's kind of triggering. You'll go back into your photos and you'll see a dead pet. A relative. You'll see that one night where you were on an alcoholic bender and you decided to share it with the world. I thought it was gonna be a cute pic. Oh no! It was cute for someone. It was cute for someone, I promise. There's always that moment. Except when there isn't. But I'm sure it wasn't the worst. But unless it was, then it's funny. It was like 3 snaps of my girlfriend farting. That's hilarious. I don't know what the problem is. Oh my god. You're telling me that you're an actual journalist. You're not having any problems right now. You're just describing the issues with journalism and the prices you have to pay for releasing the truth. You know, I see your struggle. I understand why. But, oh my god, what about the silver lining of it all? You have farts. Think of what you own. Your fart. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. You know what? Fine. Farts have no value. They have no monetary value. They have no fiscal value to the conversation. I'll leave it alone.
Very scared. I did not appreciate his vibe. I thought that...
Okay, we should cut we should cut that insert there. Maybe we shouldn't.
His adult self?
No, we should. We should. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Just have it.
I thought that he...
We should bring Tati Westbrook into this video just for the fucking fun of it. Like, we should just have her in that one video moment, just like, in the corner. Photoshop her and put her in the corner. Let me return this girl.
Vibe.
What do you mean?
I thought that his adult...
I don't know what you mean.
I was very scared. I did not appreciate his...
We should just do the running. We don't care about the bow, the respectful bow of it all.
I did not appreciate his vibe.
And then let's put it like somewhere here.
I was very scared. I did not appreciate his...
Maybe we should put it even higher. She's getting returned back to the girlfriend store. No! Oh my god. She wasn't a match? Has it only been a 30-day relationship? Oh my god, no wonder she's going back to the store. It's too new. I'm sorry, girlfriend. I'm sorry, girlfriend. You can... No. I was gonna say, you can come over to my side of the court. But no, I can't. I can't even go to the gym. How can I upkeep a friendship? I can only keep up one friendship at a time, and it involves like a one hangout per week. The Tati drama would be fucking hilarious. Like, she could be the mascot for like chaotic downfall. I think that that's truly her full potential, and I think that she should become like you know how Japan has little mascots for products and companies? She's like, meow, I'm Tati, meow. That's so cute.
Scared. I did not.
Hi. Hang out with me. Meow. Which one? I have two of you. Hang out with me. Okay, I'm gonna run away. Can I pick you up? Can I? Yes! I caught you! Ha! I caught you! Hello! Hello! Oh my god, you should have seen me yesterday. My ex-roommate's cat passed away, and this cat, out of the two, was very good besties with that cat, and I was just looking at Pepper like, do you understand the severity of the situation today? And I don't think she gets it. You're silly. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay. Appreciate his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when I was a child, looked frightening.
Okay, we need to Photoshop a picture of Macaulay Culkin at his worst and make it look even worse. We need to find one of those pictures, like one of those articles, where it's like, look at him now. Like, do you remember, like, if you ever looked at, like, a really sketchy website, like, for example, for me, it was, like, reading manga, they were like, look at Lindsay Lohan, look at Macaulay Culkin, look at Amanda Bynes, their lives are ruined. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find one, though. I was not pounding 6 grand of heroin? Damn. No, we need one where it's like... We need one where it's like... Look at him now. Now compared to then? I don't know if this is the way to find it. Yeah, it was like shit like this, but like the photos are really bad. And so far I'm not finding it. Maybe it's something like this. But this looks new. This is a year old. No, I'm looking for some 2016 ass. I can't spell 2016. 2016. Okay. Well, this is 2016. And this is not what I wanted. I need him at his ugliest. Like, did he look uglier when I was 14? Maybe he looks normal now, because now we're on TikTok and we see like the gambit of the zeros and the tens. Let's see. How is Macaulay Culkin not the first one on this fucking list? It's like, look at the Home Alone cast now. He's probably the last one. He is the last one. We should use this. This was perfect. This is perfect. Oh my god. How are we going to make it look awful, though? That's the question. Oh my god. We need to have Brenda Song look at this and say, it wasn't worth the marriage. It wasn't worth the ring. Oh my god. Okay. How are we going to make that pop? Okay. Let's open Photoshop. I don't really know what I'm planning on doing. Oh god. My Photoshop skills, they are like, it's not like riding a bike, guys. It's absolutely not. Okay. Our little tater tot. Okay. So we have that, and then I'm gonna move chat. Where are my screenshots? I don't see them. They're fucking missing. Okay, they're there. I'm lost. Okay. Here we are. Why is it so small? Oh god. Okay. So we have this. Let's make that out. And then, how are we going to make this super ugly? Maybe not even Photoshop. Okay, bad idea. Not here. No. We're gonna do After Effects. That's the one. After Effects is gonna be the one. Okay. We can do this. We can live up to our potential. You just need the drama. I can use my After Effects skills that I learned in 1 month to get it done. Oh my god, that class was crazy. So that class was in September for me. So it was very recent. I should remember how to do things. But it was after a very stressful set month. And we were just at a set and we were doing post-production on the 3 short films that we shot. And I was like, oh, I'm too tired. I'm not going to edit anything. It's like, fuck editing. Fuck the projects. Someone else is going to edit them for me. And they'll come out eventually. And that ended up happening. And then when it came to After Effects, there was the drama of oh my god, this girl, she was terrible to work with. And it still existed after the set. And so, at lunch, we would eat together in our little icky little clique and be like, oh my god, didn't that just, ruin your life? And so we just kept on, bashing and bashing and bashing. Honestly, in a sense of recovery, because we were so beaten down. And I'm still so fucking affected by it that I haven't shut up, and it's fucking almost February. So, I hope you understand that a girl can't forgive or forget. She just can't. Okay. Do I click this? Oh dear. Heroin chic boy toy. Beautiful. Totally made sense. You get it. Come on, Macaulay. You know what's up. You know what's good. How are we gonna uglify you? Oh dear. That is not what I wanted. Okay. What are we gonna do? Do we add... Oh god. Do I even know what I'm doing? No. Okay, let's... What do we want? What is it giving? What does it need? It needs it needs exposure editing. No! Okay. Color correction, maybe? Exposure. Come on, bitch. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, something like that. Do we want it to be super dark and then to go really light? No, I don't know. Let's see. That's kind of frightening. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. That's all we needed. But we do want this picture to be larger. Can I do a nice transform? Fit to comp? Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Heroin chic boy toy. Then desktop, and we're gonna do that. They want us to save this. Okay, well then we should put it under... I have an After Effects folder, don't I? Don't I? Where would it live? Portfolio, podcast, what? Would it live under here? Probably. Yeah. Okay. This is like a post-production. Yeah. Just plop it in there. It's not organized. It doesn't matter. And then save as a copy. Nar. How do you do it again? You export. Yikes. I don't remember. Damn it. Oh no. No. Do I have to Google this? It's not worth it. I just want to take a screenshot of it now. It's not worth figuring it out. Just... It's fine. It's fine. Beautiful. We got it. It's fine. Damn. We got it, guys. We got her.
Was a child, looked frightened.
Here. Oopsies. C, and then cut there, and then delete that. Wow.
Frightening. And then...
Yeah. Beautiful.
Child looked frightening. And then I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this...
Should we do like a... Maybe. That might be cute. Maybe we should do the Roblox one. I said I was going to use that one. Let's do that. Ew, it's cold! It's officially reached too cold. It's too cold! You're the big phoenix. Here comes the flame. Here comes the phoenix. You make me try harder. Oh, that's all I ever do. Oh, my armor comes from you. No. What do we want to open it as? An MP3? Like 192? Sick! Okay. I am of the earth. So tired of your empire. Just don't wanna set the world on fire. Okay. Let's see. So that's the track. Beep boop beep. Okay.
Looked frightening. And
maybe we wanna...
And then I was like...
Maybe we wanna... move all of these to the right a little bit. That might be a lot of bit. Oh dear. Maybe that much. Because this sound is only there. And then we can just extend that. How does that look?
I was a child, looked frightening.
Is there like a little bit of tone? Room tone or something? Is there a little bit of room tone on this side? Yeah. A little bit. How does that sound?
Looked frightening. And then I was...
Eek. Let's do that.
Child looked frightening. And then I was like, I don't want to know what the...
That sounds whack. There needs to be a little bit more room tone there. I want to just like select this amount of time. Ugh, damn. Okay, copy, and then maybe paste. Yikes, this is dramatic. Unlink. Delete that. Does that help?
Frightening. And then...
Okay. Copy. Fuck. Get out of here, OneDrive. I want to live here. Oh wait, do I actually know how to fix that? If I click on this, will it? Nope. Does it really matter?
And then I was like, I don't...
That sounds weird.
And then I was like,
that sounds weird. That sounds even worse. Let's just go along with making this shorter. It doesn't need to be that big of a gap. The audio, however, is... Why are they linked? Unlink! Okay.
And then I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this person is. So I really just like ran away from the idea of ever watching it. And I was very bitchy and like angry and frustrated when I was watching it. I was like, this movie's stupid.
We should get footage of bitches fighting. I can't spell YouTube. No. Okay. Dogs fighting, maybe? Toy. Destroying toys. Yikes. I just need footage. This is not gonna work. It's better to get like Lisa Rinna fighting. Best fights in Real Housewives.
Are you all going to talk at the same time? Are we doing one-on-one? What are we doing?
No, I mean, are they scaring you? These
No,
ladies?
no, no, no. I'm not afraid at all.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
No problem. I'll take you all. Let's go. Come on.
So, news came back to me from Dolores.
Yes.
Listen, nobody's gonna talk about my husband or me.
Too bad.
Too bad?
Too bad.
Kim, you're so f***ed up.
There. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. We found it. Okay. And you got the world on fire. You got the phoenix. You got the flame, here comes the phoenix. You make me try harder.
Too bad. Too bad? Too bad.
Kim, you're so f***ed up. You talked about my husband
Yeah, I
2
did.
years ago. Did you see him f***ing another girl?
No, I did not.
All right, then, so why
Thank
don't you
God I
get
see that. Because I feel like it.
No.
Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it. Wait, no, you're a dirty. You're all dirty bitches.
No, you are.
I have girls models here that saw you out. You're going out to clubs every freaking.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Chatterino, you have to fucking move. You are cock blocking the visuals. Beautiful. So let's edit that where?
That's very stupid. Why is everyone hating on him?
Okay. Oh, beautiful. So it doesn't have any audio. Beautiful, dirty rich. Hey, hey, beautiful. Da, 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 da. That's the life of the rich and famous. Hey, hey, beautiful. Hey, hey. What am I moving? Okay, and then we'll crop that. We'll crop. Okay. Have it somewhere here, maybe?
Why is everyone hating on him? Why does the family suck? Like, if my family talks to me like... It's like, that's very stupid. Why is everyone hating on him? Why does the family suck? Like, if my family talks to me like this, I would be so mad and I would act the same way. Or... Like, if my family talks to me like this, I would be...
Okay. And then the visuals. Oopsies.
Suck. Like, if my family talks to me like this, I would be so mad and I would act the same way. Or, like, why did these people talk to the cops?
Damn bitch. I was ready to fight. Let's see here. Let's see.
Why does the family suck? Like, if my family talks to me like this, I would be so mad and I would act the same way. Or, like, why did these people talk to the cops like this? Like, this is before we had ACAB. Why did these people talk to the cops like this? Like, this is before we had ACAB. I couldn't help being like, fuck these people for pretending to be cops and then, like, going around.
Okay.
People for pretending to be cops and then, like, going around.
Wait, what?
Fuck these people for pretending to be cops and then, like, going around. Fuck these people for pretending to be cops cops and then like going around in the neighborhood and robbing people's homes. It just wasn't my vibe. I thought the second one was more my vibe.
Okay. Sick. So we have like a fully edited short that could live on a tiki-talkie. And then let's add that music. Did I have music? Yeah, I did. It was very short.
Taught. I was very scared.
Okay, so it's not really anything. Okay, well then, I didn't even add the top one. When did I say taught?
A lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared me when I was a little like taught. I was a little like taught. I was a little like taught.
Shut up. Okay, let's see.
I was a little like taught. I was very scared. I did not appreciate his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when I was a child, looked frightening. And I was like, I don't want to know what the child.
Maybe we should do that.
Frightening. Frightening. And I was like, and then
wait.
Frightening. And I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this person is. So I really just like ran away from the idea of ever.
So then I had like a starred Christmas song. Not that. What are they organized by? No, what is this? Why did I do that? Ew. Guys, don't look at the things that I have in my saved tab. Oh, was it this one? Yeah, it was. Okay. And then we're going to put it in here. Do you hear my neighbor that's just like on my roof? Vibing on the roof? Being a viber? Sometimes I'll go on my roof and I'll like drink a glass of wine, but tonight is not the night. Okay, let's see how this fares for us. I honestly think that like this might be good to do. So let's listen.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared me when I was a little like taught. I was very scared. I did not appreciate his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when I was a child, looked frightening. And then I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this person is. So I really just like ran away from the idea of ever watching it. And I was very bitchy and like angry and
I think we should lower the
frustrated.
volume for sure. No. I really do think we should lower the volume. I just don't know what I would need to do. How to lower the volume on Premiere. Oh, cool. -10?
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time.
Maybe -15? Was that too much?
Macaulay Culkin.
Yes, it is. Oh dear. That was really quiet. Let's do -9? So what's this?
It fucking scared me when I was.
Okay, do I know what I'm doing? No. -14.
A little like taught.
That's a little too quiet. -12.
I was very scared. I did not appreciate his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when and I was very bitchy and like angry and frustrated when I was watching it. I was like, this movie's stupid. Why is everyone hating on him? Why does the family suck? Like if my family talked to me like this, I would be so mad and I would act the same way. Or like, why did these people talk to the cops like this? Like this is before we had ACAB. I couldn't help being like, fuck these people for pretending to be cops and then like going around in the neighborhood and robbing people's homes. It just wasn't my vibe. I thought the second one was more my vibe.
Okay, I think that I should get rid of that little blurb, and then we're good. Okay, how's that blurb?
You could be cops and then like going around in the neighborhood and robbing people's homes. It just wasn't my vibe. Vibe.
I kind of want to unlink audio. So unlink and then have the audio play out.
My vibe. My vibe.
Beautiful. Okay, we have a video. This is so exciting. We should do like a new folder for... I have too many folders. Because this is for, like, Twitch. So we should do So I should go to the Twitch one. And this should be TikTok. Look. I don't know how to spell his name. Who are you? Macaulay Culkin. Oh no! TikTok. No! I don't know how to spell your name, Macaulay. Is it that one? Sure. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Ow, my tum-tum. Tum-tum hurts. The location should live in my Twitch stream and then TikTok. And then we want to do it. Why is it only as a video file? Let's try it. Turn off time code. Yay! Ow, my stomach. Ow! Ow. Why did my tum-tum hurt? I'm just gonna lean back and relax. Ugh! What is it? Why does it look so dark? Oh dear. It's not that bad. Okay. Am I just turning myself whiter and whiter? Okay. It's so fucking good, yeah, but the say and understand me. Ooh, do. Doesn't seem like it exported well. Unless it did.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared me when I was a little like tot. I was very scared. I did not appreciate his vibe. I thought that his adult self, when I was a child, looked frightening. And then I was like, I don't want to know what the child version of this person is. So I really just like ran away from the idea of ever watching it. And I was very bitchy and like angry and frustrated when I was watching it. I was like, this movie's stupid. Why is everyone hating on him? Why does the family suck? Like, if my family talked to me like this, I would be so mad and I would act the same way. Or like, why did these people talk to the cops like this? Like, this is before we had ACAB. I couldn't help being like, fuck these people for pretending to be cops and then like going around in the neighborhood and robbing people's homes. It just wasn't my vibe.
Hey, that was pretty good. I'm okay with that. That was a slap. That was a slay. That was a slay, bitch, slay. I'm very happy with that. Okay. Don't text yourself on stream. Don't do that, Juliana. Don't text yourself on stream. Okay. You're gonna dox like all 50 of your phone numbers. Is it gonna send? Is it gonna send? Oh my god, my first fully edited big girl TikTok. It hasn't sent. I just don't think it has. Did it only send the words Macaulay Culkin? That's like one of my fears, is that it only sent the words Macaulay Culkin. I think it kind of did. I think it did. But I still haven't gotten it yet. No, I did. I only texted myself the words TikTok Macaulay Culkin. Okay. Let's see if this one will send. Or maybe I should airdrop it. That might be better. Airdrop! Ooh, one of my neighbors. I could airdrop this to my neighbors. What? It didn't work. It wants to open in files. Oh my god. It wants to open in my naughty file. I need to not have that be like the instant one. I'm gonna put it in my Word folder. Maybe the format isn't good. I thought that might be an issue, but yes, it's not showing up. It's not showing up. What format do you need to upload a TikTok under? Like, what's the format? Of an iPhone video. Okay, let's just make it an MOV. I don't know why I didn't make it an MOV, but I just didn't question it much. And then the format. Maria. What the hell? I don't understand any of these. Should we do H.264? I don't think that's good. But it's not giving like a standard MOV. That's the one annoying thing about this fucking thing. Okay, we'll try an H.264 because it's usually what I export in. And I don't really know what that means. I just know that it's what I've used. So, fuck me. Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Oh, that works. I watched a lot of, like, Chris Beautiful, Dirty Rich. It's the life of the rich and famous. This didn't even work. I'm gonna delete it. You're not gonna take up my space on my phone and not provide.
Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time. Macaulay Culkin motherfucking scared.
We did it, besties. We did it. We're posting it everywhere, guys. We're posting it everywhere.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies.
I don't even have a thumbnail.
I watched
for
a
this.
lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first time.
What's the cover gonna be? Dong, 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 dong. What's the cover? Maybe like one of the ones where I'm zoomed up. Okay. How did you feel about Home Alone? Home Alone. What is this one called again? Full volume? Full volume. Best horny little series ever. It's not the best, but it could be worse. Oh my gosh, we've successfully edited our first TikTok. Guys, it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that bad. I'm so happy and impressed and proud that we did that. We're so slay. The power of slay has made this happen. Oh my god. Screaming children. Disgusting. Disgusting.
I watched a lot of like Christmas movies. I watched Home Alone for the first.
I love pickles. Sick? Macaulay Culkin used to freak me out. I never know what color to use. Okay, I'm just gonna do white. Christmas movie. Hashtag Home Alone. Oh Jesus. The man broke, make the man broke. Broke man, broke man, broke man. Peppa, you're cute. Spend time with me. If the man broke, do the broke thing. If the man broke, do the broke dance.
When I first heard about the Pam and Tommy TV series, I think everyone just protected me from it.
Oh my. We're talking about the real life experiences. I've never actually watched Pam and Tommy, so I don't really know what's going on with that, but we're gonna ignore it. Let's see. I just passed by a manga I've been reading. which has been taking me a while because it's honestly giving boring. It's a series called Top to Bottom, and I thought I was gonna fuck with it, but I think I'm just in like a bored mood because I think this is the recipe for success that I usually like, because I feel like they all are similar, but for some reason this one's been really hard for me to like get into. And Top to Bottom is I don't actually know. I think they're just like attracted to each other. I think that like, yeah, okay. So this guy, they work together. It's one of those corporate ones that I really like. I love the corporate ones. And they fall in love and whatever. But this guy's boss likes his ass, and he's like, your ass is like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Like no ass can compare. And that's the grab. And he's like, ooh, my boss is scary. But he's just really hot. It's one of those. It's one of those where if you brought it onto TikTok, they'd be like, well, this actually happened to me in real life. And you'd be like, I know. I believe you. It's valid. This is all fake. This is fake. It's based off reality in a fucked up way, but I promise I'll believe you if this ever happened to you. Because, I mean, this is fake. It's not real. This story is based off true things, but in the best case scenarios. And I guess I can explain it because I'm just reading through it and I'm like, God, this is such a 5 out of 10 when I'm reading through it. But he's like this normie. I don't even know. I'm trying to think if he's like come out as gay. I don't even think he's come out as gay. This guy looks like a standard Joe. He looks like anyone. He talks like anyone. He's just like a standard buddy. And he's got nothing going for him. And nothing not going for him. And then he meets his boss, this brand new boss, and he's like, ooh, you're really hot. Ooh, wee, mama, you're sexy. And he lets it go. And they go to like a corporate dinner to celebrate his new boss coming to the job. And his new boss is wasted. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take my boss to my house because I'm too drunk to find his house. So he takes him to his house, and I guess because he was drunk, he was horny, and they started masturbating, and then his boss walked in on his room, and he was masturbating when his boss walked in, and his boss blew him off, and he was like, why is this hottie blowing me right now? Is this even real? Is this a dream? And then his boss, like the next day, they both go to work, and his boss asks to meet him in the office, and he's like, hi, I would love your ass to be mine. I would love your ass. It's just beautiful. And he has this entirely little long spiel about the diameter and whatever, and he's looking at his boss like, I just stumbled upon crazy. I just dipped my dick into crazy, and I don't know if I want to take a ride. I don't think I want to take the spin. And the entire time, this boss is, like, so hot, so he's supposed to, I guess, like, his personality is supposed to be surprising. Like, oh my god, he's hot, but he's sweet, and he's a weirdo? Wow, we must love him. So that's how it feels. But this boss is just like, I can't wait to make you fall for me and for us to become lovers so I can have a piece of that booty whenever I want, because the boss was asking him, like, can you just, like, have sex with me whenever I want? And the guy was like, no. No, I only do that with people that I date and people that I love. And he was like, oh, well then why don't we fall in love? And he's like, excuse me? Do you even speak Korean? Do you even speak Korean? Like, no. I don't even know you. Like, what do you mean? So, where even are they? Like, I don't even know where they're at. But anyway, after work, Mr. Cute Little Booty goes to the bar with his boys. One of them's a lady, which is all the diversity you're gonna get. All the equality in the sexes that you're gonna get. Because diversity, it's Korea. How many black people are in Korea? Not a lot. Anyway.
they're at the bar and they're chatting about this dude and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you jacked off in front of your boss. Can't believe your boss blew you. And they're like, this is the funniest shit ever. But also your boss is like probably really cool. And it's not even that good. Like, I think me talking out this series is letting me know that the series is really giving Victoria Beckham. It's like, go girl, give us nothing. That's what the series is giving. It's giving nothing. Oh my god, my eyeballs! My eyeballs are fucking freaking out. Guys, I have a question. Should I keep Manta? Because I have my Manta subscription, and I honestly think it's fucking useless. Because every time I see like a way to read it without using read these stories without using Manta, I'm like, oh my god, I should just do that. But it's actually much easier for me to read stuff on Manta, so I keep it for that. And also because they haven't raised the price on me yet. Like, they raised the price for people to subscribe to Manta to like $7, but I still pay like $5. And for some reason, the specialty feeling of paying less makes me want to keep my subscription, even though it's like, is it worth it? I don't know. Because, like, how many series do I read on Manta? Let's just check. I've read Semantic Error, which I haven't touched in 80 days. I haven't touched it in 80 days, and what we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 chapters. It's not even that good. Like, when those advertisements were all over LA of Semantic Error, that was super slay, but I honestly haven't been enjoying Semantic Error, and I haven't touched it in 79 days, so I really haven't been enjoying it. Oh, I was reading Love Jinx on Manta! I didn't even know I was doing that. Oh my god, I had no idea. Because I started reading it on, like, a different website, but I could just read it here. But also, I think Season 3 already came out, so maybe I'm ahead of Manta. What else was I reading? I was reading a lot. I've, like, have a lot of things. I've touched a lot of separate series, but not even that many. My most notable is Totem Realm, because I actually like that one. I think I like Evangeline's Sword. Maybe not. I didn't really touch it that much. I did not touch that one very much. I tried reading Finding Camellia, but it's honestly been such a flop for me. Even though I thought I was going to love it. Semantic Error's been good. I really like the Forget-Me-Not Romance. That one was super slay. Highly recommend. I was reading Duchess Crow. I love The Tainted Half. That one's kind of my favorite, but it's currently going through a slump. I'm also reading The Dilettante. That one's also not that slay. It could stand to be a little hornier. I am reading Mokrin, which is very good. That one is currently on the trajectory becoming very sexy and slay. But it's been slay the whole time, but it needs to start progressing into sexy because they've been threatening sex for a couple chapters now. And you can't empty threat sex without completing the circle when it comes to fiction. Unless we make a clear cross-labeled communication of like, hey bitch, I know you want to sleep with me, but it's not gonna happen. I need the verbal confirmation of ain't gonna happen. Otherwise, I'm going to say that they're not slaying. I'm going to say they're giving us nothing. And it's a flop. But as of right now, Mokrin is slaying. Let's see. I really like The Blood Moon, which is only a pilot. It's only like 3 or 4 chapters. And it had something to do with vampires. And it was very depressing. But it was very standard because it was, como se dice, this girl was being sold by her awful Uggo dad to this very creepy family. They end up being vampires, and apparently the way that they keep themselves fed is by sacrificing women to like some sort of altar and torturing them and crucifying them, and that's her whole job. And there's this kid of the parents that do this, like this dad's the one that does the sacrificing in order for them to be fed. And this kid is like, this is so ethically wrong, Dad, you're such a fucking loser. This girl is awesome. Like, I feel it in my bones that I must protect her for the sake of myself. Like, I think she turns me on, Dad.
And the dad is like, "You're stupid. You don't understand the ways of our life. We're vampires, you dumb bitch." And somehow, well, it's a very short pilot. The dad dies. The son kills the dad. The son becomes a fully fledged vampire because he ends up drinking this girl's blood. But he doesn't kill her. But she's very ill because she's been, like, being prepared to get crucified. So she's super fucking, like, beat up and battered and tortured. And then she also just gave her blood to this random stranger dude who has been telling her that he's gonna save her. So she's, like, relieved and exhausted and stressed and losing blood. So that was a very interesting pilot. And I remember it pretty well. So, I don't know. Maybe bring her back. Maybe bring back the Blood Moon and give me some more. I would read it, probably. I really enjoyed The Perfect Replacement. I did read that one to its completion. That was a very short little cutie one. Very short and cute. I'm not going to explain it because it wasn't that good. It was just good enough for me to be entertained. It was like a nice D tier. Or C tier. It was like a C. You know, like how in Japan, if you get above a 30, you pass? It was like that. In America, if you get below a 60, you fail. But I like how in Japan, if you get above a 30, then you don't have to do your summer courses. At least I think you don't. Besides that, I really am not reading much here. But I do want to read The New Client. I'm looking through all of these. The New Recruit. Found it. I do want to read The New Recruit. I'm going to add a little... Oh, it's very short. It's a nice 33 chapter series. Sexy. I think that one thing that Manta needs to focus more on is promoting their series that already exist and stop promoting the new series, because I feel like their catalog is so large that I can't sort through it very well, and I really don't have a good description of what is what, like as much as they think they do, because in the little top corner it says romance and BL. There's not like a genre chart. Like the thing that you get when you click the home button, for example, it's like there's too hot to handle, #steamy. Get rid of the #steamy. That is not cute. Either put #steamy or put too hot to handle, because both is uggo. Whoever did that, don't do that. There's like, if you've read this, you'll love this, and I feel like that option never really slays the boots for me. Completed love stories, and they're just like categorized as if they're like Netflix panels, rather than like if you click it, it doesn't. If I want to be able to like click completed love stories and to have it give me a full catalog of what are the completed love stories, and it just lets you slide through, and it only gives you 5 options, and it's like not very slay. Not slay at all. Like, look at this one. It's like, this category is called your favorite #hot guy. Who's doing this? Who is doing this? Oh, I actually have read one of these. I've read 2 of these. I've read 3 of these. Is that it? Have I read more? I've read technically 4, even though I don't like that one. I don't like Under the Oak Tree very much. But the ones that I have read, I Choose the Emperor's Ending. I did actually finish that one, because I know that they're on like chapter 100. Oh, maybe I was almost close to finishing it, because I'm pretty sure I was like somewhere around chapter 100-ish. Okay, let me save that. I read The Lady and Her Butler. That one was slay. If you've never read it, you should. I've read Idle House. And I've read... I think I already told you that I read the Under the Oak Tree, which I did not like. This one looks cool. This one's called The Losing Streak, and it looks very straight and sexy, but also, I don't know if it's giving slay. it might be giving Slay. But there's lots of kissies, and I love a nice, sexy kiss. But I don't like Under the Oak Tree. Under the Oak Tree is not Slay. It's like the epitome of not Slay at all. It is Floptina, Flopsmerelda, AF. There's not... I'm looking through this one, because this is probably like gonna be like my it category. My it category is probably gonna be hot guy. Like the Dangerous Convenience Store. That one is so hot. It is so hot. Season 3 is coming January 29th. What is today? 27th? 2 days, people. 2 days. That's crazy. They literally stopped season 2, what, in November? I thought I read it in December. But if you say November, slay bitch slay. Wait. No. Manta only has up to chapter 48, and there are 80 chapters out. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. You can find chapter 80 on the internet, but you only have chapter 48 on Manta. It's like, how are you expecting me to read webtoons ethically if you don't give us the full catalog? That is not slay. That is not slay. I don't know what you want from me. What am I not understanding about this? Obviously, there's like a communication error where it's like, but our production doesn't want us to release the whole thing all at once. Your production's stupid. Your production's evil. Evil and cruel and nasty. Okay, well, Manta, the catalog is huge, and it's also just like very complicated. Like, I don't think it's worth the drama. Like, they do, like, they put the genre, the status, and the episodes under the title. Like, you only need the title and the thumbnail when it comes to categorizing stuff. And then when you click on it, then you need to know if it's completed, what genre it's under, who wrote it. It doesn't even say who wrote it, like, in the top. You have to keep searching. Like, you have to click 3 separate buttons to find out who's the author, which I find not slay at all. The illustrator for the series that I'm looking at Temple Romance, for example, like, the illustration is by Hong Seol. The writer is Young Heo. The localization is Manta. Like, that should be under this tab. It's not slay, guys. Let me work for you. This is Uggo. It's like, when the pirating websites are looking better than you, that's a problem. The only thing that Manta has going for it is the beautiful thumbnail of the M. The M looks very slay. That is the one thing they're doing right. But then this, it could live forever, die tomorrow. It's just not, it's not giving. It's not giving icon at all. I promise you it's not. I'm looking at what their coming soon is. God, they will never sponsor me, but guys, Manta, I use Manta. I pay for Manta. They should sponsor me. They probably would never, but would you please? What is this one? I'm looking at all of these that look like average to good. One that looks good is Reunion. One that looks average is the Fantastic Spinsters Association. One that looks flop is Shape of the Future, but I'm judging a book by a cover. One that looks kind of flop is Dragon Babysitting. This one looks flop, Bad Idol. This one looks slay, The Tale of the Frost Flower. I will be notifying myself. And this one looks slay, but I could be wrong, The Noble Pirate. This one actually, it's like a flippy floppy. Yeah, it's a flippy flopper because whoever's drawing this, they want to make it look like the iconic, super sexy, beautifully drawn art style, but it's not giving. God, guys, I'm such an asshole. Like, I've never put as much effort into making a whole fucking series like this person has, but I'm like, I'm sorry, bitch, it's not slay, it's giving ugly, it's not looking nice. And it says the original story is written by Seo Dam-yeon. There's no spaces. Is that a full name? Or is there a space anywhere? But
Seo Dam-myeon. I don't fucking know, bro. I could continue Duchess Crow. I am enjoying that one. Duchess Crow is written by Bitoru and is illustrated by S-Bread. I love when people use like American words in their title and their name. Because I'm an American. I'm American. I'm an American. 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 Oh my god. I would not feel guilty showing you this because I actually pay for this. I pay for the rights to be able to show you this. Ugh, whatever. I will read it on my own time. Guys, go find it. Go get into it, slay bitch mama. What are my tags? My tags, what are they? Pop culture, anime, manga. I don't even like anime that much. It should be manhwa. Because I care about manhwa way more. Yeah, manhwa, singing, acting, queer, film school, English. Maybe not English. But yeah, pop culture. Slay. Slay. Okay. How long have we been recording? For 3 hours? Let's watch a cutie stream. Is she still streaming? Is she still streaming? This is my stream. This is my stream. Get me out of here. This is my stream. Oh dear God. It's never gonna end. My stream. Oh dear God. It's never gonna end. My stream. Oh. It's over. It ended. I didn't do that on purpose, but it ended. Let's listen.
I just don't have that much frosting, so I'm just gonna do really, really thin on this and hope for the best.
I've never watched one of these. I have to play my game, so I'm gonna play my game while we do this.
Alright. Verbalizing is always great. I'm actually genuinely a vocal processor. Like, my therapist has told me this. It's gotten me in trouble quite a few times, but it is why I often have to talk through my shit. Like, it's been in my head all day, but I had to talk through it in order to get somewhere with it. I'm nervous about the frosting, but we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Worst case, I'll just have to top it. We'll use the, like, accents with American buttercream instead of this, but that'll be fine. That's our worst case. Our worst case is still fine. It's just not ideal. Okay.
Oh my god, I'd rather watch this than do my game. I don't even know what I have to do. I just have to watch a bunch of ads, to be honest.
Hey, you report?
And they're annoyingly loud. That's what I have to watch for like a nice, sexy 15 minutes or something like that. And then I get all the shit that I need to get done. They must know that I am their biggest fan. I go on the Reddit all the time for this game. Perfect Tale Reddit. If that's the only way that you'll ever see me on Reddit is if it's for like a game.
Okay.
So exciting.
Alright, coffee. Chase it with water.
I thought she didn't drink coffee.
Huge.
Hi chat, I have COVID, rip me.
Rip you.
Oh, that sucks.
Rip you is right.
I like that her paddle is stainless steel. Oh, there's the normal one. Yeah, I was a little confused, but it was a cool concept. But the plastic one makes more sense to me. Because it's bendable. Also, the stainless steel scratching on the stainless steel bowl, like, that's hard to listen to. And I don't know, maybe not, but maybe so. I don't know what we're watching. Oh gosh, 4K. It's definitely like her hobby. Like, this is not something that she's rushing, or it just feels very focused. I feel like the TikTok ones have a really good they do a really good job of displaying a lot of perfection, a lot of ease. And I feel like that's not what Cutie is giving. She's just giving, like, delicate.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Shut, I'm so good at this.
Shut up. There's a weird scope with Twitch
There's
where
little
it's
empty
like
spots on the bottom, but those will be there until I put it on its like final board.
interesting. I feel like with Twitch, you're just spent watching one person, and I feel like on TikTok, there's so many people that take a very short amount of your time to show you how talented they are. And I feel like it honestly makes me believe that everyone is talented. And I feel like when it comes to Twitch and YouTube, it's like something where you believe that like only that one person that you're spending 30 minutes watching is talented.
Alright, what's the frosting flavor? White chocolate.
Sick. I don't actually like white chocolate very
Alright.
much.
Next one.
I was just thinking about like if I had her set that I would be able to do the same thing that she's doing, but I do not have a kitchen of this size, nor do I have like the setup. I could probably emulate this in some way. I mean,
Ludwig went into the kitchen today and it was messy.
I don't know. I could
from
probably
my
do it,
cookies still. And he goes in the kitchen, he goes, "Man, you love baking." I was like, yeah. It's like sometimes I forget. And I come in this kitchen and I'm like, whoa. Kind of funny, kind of funny.
Do they live alone? Because I remember they said that all the friends moved out. So do they live in this house alone now? It's a big house. I think it's a big house. The cutting of that cardboard was kind of impressive because I don't know how she cut it so perfectly, but I don't even know what she was cutting it for. That was talent. The cake, meh, I could do it. I can do it.
Squiggles the duck. Give me a time.
But she has a lot of technical knowledge that I would never take the time to learn.
Oh, what crazy.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit. What the fuck? I'm kind of hungry. Meow.
Good news, chat. I don't think this is a cursed cake. You know how sometimes we have cursed cakes? Spyro, Kafka.
No.
I don't think this is cursed.
What does that even mean?
Spyro, clap.
I just dropped in from Hassan's stream saying that I'll always be a fan. Iconic cake, that cake. The uncursed cake. Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it. My therapist told me to stop believing in jinxes. It's bad for my OCD.
I agree. But I kind of believe in jinxes when it comes to video games.
I don't think we have enough frosting.
Well, maybe I don't. I don't actually think I know what a jinx is, even though I definitely do. I don't like thinking about it. I don't really have. I don't want to think about it. My brain is too smooth for that conversation. I'm too smart to fall for that.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say that's her biggest thing is like these
But
don't
they
really
smoke. Twisted Nick, thank you for the 34 months. What a long time to be subscribed to me. I appreciate you. Never giving up.
She just uses a lot of product. I guess that I know that you have to like take off a lot, but for some reason it feels like she's taking off a hunky donkey dory bunch. I don't know. I'm glad that she loves it. Oh, does she want the line? I guess not. That's some pretty impressive technique where she was like sliding a bunch in order to get some excess onto the spatula to spread it around. That might not have been intentional, but it looked intentional. It looked like good technique in the moment. What a delicate hand. Like, this is very delicate. This is crazy!
Alright. Into the freezer this guy goes, and he's just gonna sit there for a little bit until we're just gonna clean up while he sets, and then we'll stack them, and then we'll decorate. Done! 15 minutes out of schedule. Huge.
These if they're gonna
Huge
stack
time save.
them, these are like
Gold split.
$80 cakes, and she makes them for free. What the fuck? Should I become a cake maker? The problem is the hours.
Alright. Resting in there.
But in a way, those hours are pretty sickening. It depends how you look at
Okay.
it. But they're kind of
Clean
sickening
up a little
hours.
bit. No.
I like the flowers, the props in the
Might
background.
have enough frosting. This pile. Saved. I know you hear this a lot, but you're one of the most underrated creators there is. I don't think so. I think I do good sometimes, and other times I'm just really fucking niche content, and you have to want to watch niche content to want to watch me. Smiley face. I'll keep this, even though it's bothering me because it's dirty. I can still use it, it's fine.
I get that. I would probably clean it too.
Pretty much everyone is niche in their own way. I guess that's true.
Yeah, I agree. But using the word niche, I'm like,
Everyone is niche in their own way.
makes sense. I believe you. I believed her.
Whoa. But can everyone do a cool Blue's Clues impression? Average Alley, thank you for the sub.
I think Princess Nokia has the best one. Hi, it's me. I'm the niche, it's me. Wouldn't that make everyone niche content? Someone already said that. Don't retweet the same thing. Don't copy pasta that. How do you keep this cake from smelling like refrigerator? Does your refrigerator smell? My mom once saw Durs sleeping and thought Durs was a painting.
Oh. Let me wash these. Use them. These can go to the sink. Sink.
I love your energy. I would love to see her set up. I can see like a
Wow,
big
thanks, Vix. I'm gonna
PC.
tell my dad about that one. He's gonna be so proud.
Aw, keep the flowers. I wonder if she's gonna use them for her cake. Aw, the flowers all gone.
Okay, I'm just cleaning up so then we have a clean space to decorate with. I don't need all this butter anymore. I ended up with so much miscellaneous butter. How does that even happen? Are you going to the party? Yes, Myth. I'm making the cake right now. What are you wearing? Should we wear matching dresses?
What time is it? It's kind of late.
Let's do it. Okay, what color? Pick out a color. You got my size? No. No. It's shit camp all over again. But you're Hassan.
Miss Wop.
It's in a red dress.
Wet and gushy. That's fun. Beep boop beep. Beep boop beep boop beep.
Yeah, where's the
This
baking
is
soda?
how we do it.
This is the lid. At least you didn't forget him. True.
This is how we do it. Ba da ba bum
They
ba
put back
ba
the
ba da
whole
bum bum bum.
Is it Myth on YouTube now? Yeah, but we still hang out with him. We if we have to. Myth will be on the next Master Baker chat.
Cute.
He told me so. He promised.
I will.
He says I will. He just doesn't remember promising.
That's kind of funny. I like how like bold she is. But I guess on stream you can be bolder. I think stream is a great environment to just like spill your secrets without having to worry. I feel like YouTube is so pedicured that it's harder to just like
Good
spill.
one, Hutch Fudge. You really got him. You really got the crowd with that one.
I can't wait for Master Baker All Stars. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Slay. Slay. Who would be the Jinx Monsoon of Master
Honestly,
Baker?
Myth could wear Myth, you should. Myth, you should hire a like stylist for Streamer Awards, and you should dress like Harry Styles. You should go like very like Metro.
I'm a big famous Hollywood actor. I'll remember you and
Thank
still do
you,
my
thank
stream
you.
ideas with you.
No. Like I think you should dress like Harry Styles, like in a cool. I know you don't.
You're
need
not gonna
to.
become a big Hollywood actor
I'm
without
just
dressing
saying.
up like Harry Styles.
You could pull that look off, and it'd be cool.
Look at her. She's your manager.
Cole, thank you for the 19 months. All right, now he's offended.
What?
No, I'm questioning the dress again. Oh, I don't like dresses. No, you don't have to wear a dress. Just like dress like Harry Styles, like very like, I don't know, cool.
Someone's like, hire a stylist. Like, pay someone a lot of money. You know what? Actually, if you had it, I agree. This power adapter is not getting enough credit. It is slaying this stream. We haven't had to change a battery once. That is such a fucking win. And I am 10 times more powerful than I was before. Just saying. This is so slay. I want to Google something while we're doing this. I really want to Google how to connect your phone to Twitch. Yeah, that's what's on my mind right now. That wasn't the only thing on my mind.
I like toxic masculinity attire vibe going on. Yeah, you do dress like you hate women.
This is exactly what I mean when you can say whatever the fuck you want on Twitch and not have to worry about the consequences. And on YouTube, you would never say that. I feel like you just wouldn't. You'd cut it out.
I don't remember. I told chat that at book club I told Dirksen to keep himself safe. Why did I do that? What did he say? What did he say that caused that? I don't remember what he said. Why did you tell him that? I don't remember. Just remember that I said that and then we were all like, whoa. But I don't remember why I said it. I think it was because I was looking at his toes. No way! No way! Why would I say it because of that? There had to have been a reason. Chat, well, thank you for the 15 months. I've been thinking about it because I was like, was that justified? And I was like, probably not. Number one, it usually isn't, chat, but I have no recollection of why I said that. I actually said it to Chrissy yesterday, too. Here I go, I know. I should have called you yesterday. I had a whole breakdown. So I go to LCS, and afterwards, I told this story on Ludwig's stream if anyone was watching it. Glitch, thank you for gifting a sub. I go to LCS yesterday, and I see, and obviously I love Doublelift. Doublelift's great. And I've known Doublelift for a while now, and he's very, very, very kind or whatever. But I still get so excited to see him. I get so excited. Like, it's Doublelift. I don't know. And so I go over to 100 Thieves like meet and greet or whatever. And Doublelift's like, because he knows I'm like a fan. He's like, oh, I got you a spot right here, cutie. So I just start. I turned into like a 5th grader. I just like hit him. I hit him. I don't know why. I walked over and I was like, you suck. And I like hit him. And I was like, am I 5? Why did I do that? And I didn't realize how weird it was until I was driving home and I was like, I'm dying of cringe. Why am I like that? Yeah, so I beat up Double. I'm so cringe. That moment lives rent free in her head. Dude, it totally does. I don't know why I did that. Lud said it was cute aggression. Like, you know when you see a cute cat and you're like, I just want to squeeze you. Except you don't, I guess. I just love Double. That's good then. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just 5. I'm just like a 10-year-old. I'm a 10-year-old. I don't know why I hit him. I really should have been a league player. Oh, don't talk like you could get good. Go ahead and try this. Try and outrank me. Trauma. She didn't see the second half. What do you say? You would have liked me so much more. Oh my god. Shut up. We wouldn't be friends. No, you would have actually had to have been good. Gosh, they did 2 months. There's a reason I like Yerkes and Double F. They're just the best. I used to love Wild Turtle too. Discussion between bronze and iron players be like. True. Wouldn't be famous, not gonna lie. Would have joined the ranks of us league players. True. What do you myth meet? Technically, he was supposed to be a Rodular. That's not true, myth. Race to gold, myth. Me and you. He was supposed to be a Rodular, and then he didn't show up, and that's how I first heard of him. And then we met at an Uno event. And then I told Melina to invite him to ShitCon. I feel like I have a really good, one thing that I'm good at, I've always been good at this, is my, like sizing up people, knowing if, well, I've been tricked before, so I shouldn't say I'm good. But, like seeing people and knowing kind of what situations they thrive in. I feel like that's something I'm good at.
Boo! There is lag. Yeah, I guess it is negligible.
Yeah, anything for the 4 months. Yeah, we book club, we read Gone Girl. I still haven't figured out who the actress is. We read Gone Girl, and the whole time we're watching the movie, I'm like, no. This is who should be playing the sister. This is who should be playing Amy. This is who should be playing the cat. They casted the cat completely wrong. Alright, I gotta get a kickboard. Oh, I do need to clean one of these, huh? Bean Boy Ben, thank you for the sub. What's this?
Hi! Hi, Emma. Emma's drinking water.
Okay. Oh, I need to cheat this way and then this way. I'm trying to learn how to better angle the camera on the cake at all times, since this is going to start recording like TikToks and shorts. Boy, why are you so sad? Why are your pants undone? Why do you have this big spill on your leg? Okay, he's leaving. He left. He'll be funny, chat. Alright, I'm bringing my cakes in. We're stacking them. What the heck was that noise? People whoa whoa whoa? People whoa whoa whoa? theme for a cake? Yeah, it's a Shifter's dog. Is the theme. Yes, Sophie heard me say dog. Poo-poo, that's what it said. Alright. Okay. And I want this guy.
Oh, I'd have to. I'd have to reopen stream. Is it worth it? I think it is. Okay. Well, YouTube. We might come back to this. But until then, I'm gonna go. Okay. Bye bye. Bye, YouTube.